is up, guys? It's LogicLookss, and today, boys, we got a quick video talking about 2K22. We are actually going to be doing some Season 1 predictions and what we could potentially see in the near future when 2K22 Myteam obviously drops. We're right around the corner from it, so we're going to get into the video without further ado. Let me show you guys what cards I think will be coming to 2K22. Let's get into it without further ado, man. Let's go. Boys, first things first, yes, we did end up getting the trailer and the blog today, and in the blog we actually got news that, you know, we are going to get a pink diamond Will Chamberlain for the unlimited reward, and the limited reward for season 1 of NBA2K22 Myteam will be pink diamond Devin Booker. So we kind of got those two out of the way, and yes, I did have two different predictions for both of those seasons. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to predict those for the season after this one, because obviously season 1, I mean, I didn't really expect the news to drop so early, so I do have two predictions that are already wrong in the video. But you know what, man, listen, we got a lot of cards to go over. We got some dope card art to go over. Shout out to my boy. First of all, I do have to give a shout out to my guy for making these cards, X2K. Go ahead, boys, follow him on Twitter, throw him a follow. He's making concepts, he's making, you know, predictions all year around, man. He definitely does some of the dopest card art in the community, so go ahead and give him a follow. He helped me make these cards right here for today's video, so go ahead, throw him a follow. We're gonna get into the predictions. I want to show you guys what cards I think will be coming to my team, whether it's season 1, whether it's a little bit later, whether it's in packs or, you know, rewards, whatever the case is. I want to show you guys what cards I think are coming to my team, so let's get into it, man. Without further ado, let's hop into some predictions. Boys, obviously we know the level 40 card for season 1 of Myteam. It is pink diamond mellow, but what we don't know is the level 33 card. So the level 33 card that I think we're gonna get, or the card that we're gonna get just before hitting level 40, I believe that we actually are gonna get a nice little diamond Ben Wallace. Now the reason I say this is because, bro, I'm telling you right now, every season 1 of Myteam, every time we get, you know, Myteam, like the first month of Myteam, we always see a Ben Wallace card that is high rated for some reason. And to be honest, I could definitely see us getting a free, nice little free diamond Ben Wallace, because the card isn't really going to create much hype for 2K to really put him in packs. So I feel like getting him, you know, for free is not bad at all. To be honest, he's a good card. We've pretty much seen him pretty much every single year in the past. Like, I think 2K18 was the first year we started seeing him consistently in like the first month of the game. So definitely a card that I think we could see very early in Myteam, and pretty much at level 33. So every time you're grinding XP, man, you know, there's always a card sitting at level 33. Sometimes you try to get it, sometimes you really don't care about the card. I feel like Ben Wallace is kind of going to be in between. I feel like, me personally, I would love to get a card like that. Some people might not, but that is my level 33 reward prediction right there, man. Ben Wallace, diamond Ben Wallace next to Melo would be pretty dope. Then, of course, we are actually going to move into the token market. Now, I'm not really too sure how the token market is going to work in NBA 2K22. We haven't heard too much about it, but I do think we're going to get the 2K22 token market, you know, very soon. Like, I feel like we're going to get pretty much the same concept that we had this year. If you guys don't know, I mean, this year, one bad thing about it was they didn't update it as much. So I feel like they're going to come with the heat early, and I feel like we are going to get a card that a lot of people are going to want to get in the token market. And the very first card I think we're going to get is actually a pink diamond Jason Richardson from the pink diamond rewards in the token market, bro. That will definitely be a nice little card to, you know, kind of go after. Obviously, I don't know how we're going to be able to get tokens in 2K22 yet, but whatever the case is, that will be a card that people will definitely strive to get, because right now, man, this year was probably the worst year for the token market ever. We really didn't get anything at all. 2K didn't update the token market, so I feel like next year they're going to start off with an absolute bang, and they're going to add a card like J Rich into the market very early on, so people have a chance to, you know, get something that is actually good, that can fit onto their teams, and that is usable for a few months very early on in the game. Boys, the next card we're actually going to be talking about is another diamond, and we are going to be talking about an exchange reward. Now, the reason I feel like the exchange market will come back is because this actually has a lot of potential, man. Obviously, 2K didn't really, you know, use the full potential of the exchange, you know, I guess mode you could say, or the exchange, you know, addition into the game. They didn't really use it to its full advantage. They didn't really use it to its full potential either. They didn't add cards that people really wanted, and I feel like this year will be very different, because I feel like 2K pretty much upped the quality on everything in general. Reading through the blog, I mean, 22 looks pretty good so far. We do have to see some gameplay, obviously, but it looks pretty good, and I feel like there's no reason they shouldn't bring the exchange back. And if they bring it back, I feel like the first card they can give us straight off the rip, a card that we also usually see within like the first month or two of Myteam, we're gonna get a diamond Stephon Marbury. That right there is my prediction for, you know, the exchange market. Now, to be honest, the card probably shouldn't cost too much, considering he's a diamond, and he's probably going to be outdated within a couple of weeks of Myteam actually dropping, maybe a month, depending on, you know, how fast they drop cards in 2K22. But a diamond Stephon Marbury will not be bad at all, man. Definitely a card that I would take in the exchange market. Again, the exchange market is just kind of an addition to kind of get rid of your duplicates. So I feel like if 2K consistently updates it along, you know, the whole term of 2K22, it definitely will be dope. So we'll see what ends up happening with that, but definitely a nice little card that we could see in the exchange market. And then, of course, one of the biggest offline modes of the year, bro. Domination. This right here is where they're gonna have to come through in this super clutch. I'm not gonna lie, they don't have to drop big name players, but they have to drop players that are actually good and worth grinding for, because this year, in my opinion, I mean, they really weren't worth grinding for. And obviously, as you guys can see, for current domination this year, we only got an amethyst, then historic was a diamond, pink diamond for all time. I feel like 2K is just gonna sum it up all into one domination, make it quick and easy, kind of give people, you know, a chance to actually get the cards, because this right here is way too much grinding for a pink diamond card. Even though it's early in the year, I feel like people won't actually do it. So what I think people will do and 2K will do to kind of, you know, fix that is they're gonna make one domination 99 stars, so like 33 games, and obviously the reward will be a pink diamond, kind of a lower rated pink diamond. But I feel like a card like Marquise Johnson is a card that we would get. Again, a 2K favorite. They love dropping that card. If you guys have played 2K, you know, bro, they love dropping that Marquise Johnson card. And to be honest, he's actually pretty good. He's kind of a clone of Dominique Wilkins, so if we see him in the game for domination, it definitely will give people a reason to grind. And even though it might be easier to grind domination next year, hopefully it's actually worth grinding, because this year, obviously at the beginning of the year, in my personal opinion, it just wasn't worth going for this, you know, pink diamond George Mikan at all. So boys, next card we're actually going to be predicting. Now, first of all, it is a TTO Online card, and I'm not really too sure how TTO Online is exactly going to work. I know we have the 100-point system where your opponents in, you know, multiple games can't score over 100 points. I'm not really too sure how it works. They kind of, you know, retweaked, I guess, TTO Online a lot. And although they did retweak it, there should be some pretty good rewards still in there. And the card that I think we could see week 1, basically the first card in TTO Online for a prize, is a pink diamond. I think I'm going a little bit high with the pink diamonds, but I feel like 2K is going to, you know, incentivize people more by actually giving out these pink diamonds earlier on in the year. And the card I think we're going to get is pink diamond Al Horford. Again, not really a big name, but a card that you could definitely use in my team for the first month or so. So definitely a card that I could see them adding onto the TTO Online boards. We'll see how it all works, though. I have no idea how TTO Online will work. It looks really, really weird right now, but again, I'm just gonna wait for the game to come out. I'm not gonna, you know, form an opinion just yet. It does look a little bit weird, though. Kind of weird that they would, you know, change from the traditional TTO Online system, but it is what it is. We'll see how it, you know, works and how it plays when we actually get the game. And then, of course, the next reward, boys. Now, one thing I gotta say about this, I mean, first things first, yes, we already did get the card that we're actually going to get. We did, you know, see that we're going to get a pink diamond Devin Booker for limited, but the card that I predicted was actually pretty similar to D-Book. It was actually a shooting guard, and it was a pink diamond Klay Thompson. Now, this is definitely a card I could see us getting within the first, like, month or two of 2K, whether it's season 1, whether it's like season 2 for limited or something like that. I definitely see us getting a Klay early on. Obviously, you guys know he's injured IRL, so he probably won't be getting any moments cards or something like that. So I could definitely see 2K kind of giving him a card early on in the year, so they don't have to, you know, like, wait for him to come back from injury to actually get his first good card, if that makes any sense. So that's why I decided to, you know, predict Klay Thompson. We'll see what ends up happening, though. Klay Thompson would definitely be a dope card to have in limited, man. A lot of people would go for it. A good shooter, a good slasher, pretty much he could do it all, man. Definitely a card that we want to see in limited. And obviously we're not going to be seeing him month 1, but hopefully month 2, or, you know, somewhere in between those couple of months of my team, we end up seeing a card like Klay Thompson. Boys, for triple threat offline, I actually went with one of my favorite players in the NBA as my prediction. And to be honest, this card right here would definitely be very, very dope to have. Again, one thing I got to mention is these are all predictions. These are not cards we're actually going to be seeing. I'm just predicting what could be coming in. Hopefully, you know, I get some of these actually right in the future. Hopefully the first couple of months we end up getting some of the cards that I actually predicted in today's video. Again, leave your predictions in the comment section as well. But the card I think we're gonna see for TTO Offline, I believe the first win limit is actually 500 wins. It might be 1,000. I'm not really too sure. Last year, I believe the first, you know, win limit, or, you know, the prize you get for the first, like, the first big prize you get for TTO Offline was actually, it might have been at 600 wins. It actually was at 600 wins. So we'll see if they do the same thing this year. Hopefully not. Hopefully they bump it down to like 500. That just makes a lot more sense with everything. But again, the card I think we're going to see is actually a pink diamond Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, man. That card right there would definitely get a lot of people hyped. It would definitely put a lot of people on to playing TTO Offline and kind of grinding the game offline. So I feel like 2K could definitely do a good job if they drop a player like Shai. It doesn't have to be Shai, but a player like Shai would definitely be dope. Somebody that's, you know, kind of new, up and coming, you know, in the NBA. And I feel like he could be a star very, very soon, especially this year. He low-key could be an all-star this year. So honestly, man, that card will be very, very dope. We'll see what ends up happening with TTO Offline. I'm not really sure how it's going to work in 2K22 again. This is all very new to me. I'm just giving my predictions. But a Shai Gilgeous-Alexander card, I mean, you literally cannot go wrong with that at all. Now, boys, for the final game mode, and this is kind of unfortunate because I did read in the blog. Now, I'm not sure if this is confirmed, but I think we have the same unlimited game mode. So basically, it's going to be pretty much, you know, the same system that we had in 2K21 is going to be moving over to 2K22, which is kind of a shame because I didn't really like the system. I don't know what you guys thought about it, but I feel like 2K obviously could incentivize us with pretty good cards, and the first card is way better than what I thought we were going to get. Obviously, 2K said we're going to get Pink Diamond Will Chamberlain, which is way better than what I thought. I thought we would get a card like Pink Diamond Steve Francis. To be honest, Steve Francis is another card we see very early on in the 2K seasons every, you know, pretty much every year. We usually see him within the first month or two. He's a card that always drops. He's a card that's always actually really good as well. He's a good slasher. He's a, you know, fast point guard is pretty much what you need, especially when there's not top point guards out in the game. I feel like he would be a really, really good point guard, and I hope we do actually see him, whether it's in, you know, season 1 or season 2. I hope we actually see that card as well, because I'm a huge fan of Steve Francis in 2K. So honestly, man, those are my predictions, boys. I did leave a few out. Obviously, Ascension Board, I left that out. Draft Mode, I left my prediction for that out. Spotlight Challenge, I left my prediction for that out. So I left a lot out, but hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It was kind of a quick rundown of what I think we could see in season 1 of my team. Some of these cards I really, really hope we could see, like that Shea Gilgeous-Alexander. Again, we'll see what ends up happening. These are just predictions, just a fun little video I thought I would make with my guy X2K, man. Again, give him a follow if you haven't already. And yeah, it's pretty much gonna do it for the video, boys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Leave a like, hit that subscribe button if you're new, turn on those noties, man. We got 2K22 content coming every single day as soon as the game drops, and we're back to streaming, so stay tuned for that. And yeah, it's pretty much gonna do it, boys. I love you, man. Stay safe, stay blessed. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.